So this is how we do number of the day in Madame Cola's class. Today's number is 12, so we write the numeral 12. And then we also like to do the spelling of 12, so we'll spell it in English, 12. And since we are a French immersion class, we also spell it in French, 12, with a Z. And then we decide if it is odd or even, and we know 12 is even. And then we'll do our skip counting. We start with 0, comma, 2, comma, 4, comma, 6, comma, 8, comma, 10, comma, and 12. So we've done our skip counting. The last thing that we do is our tally marks. So we know that we do 5 at first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and the fifth one goes across. And then we do another 1, 2, 3, 4, and the fifth one goes across. Now we have 10, so we need to add 2 more, and that is our 12 tally marks. So that is how we start off our number of the day every day. Thank you very much. So our second part to number of the day is to do what we call our angry eyebrows, because they kind of look like angry eyebrows, but they're really greater than or lesser than, or if you want, bigger than or smaller than. So we always start by doing, let's do 3 on each side today. There, you can see how they kind of look like angry eyebrows. And we'll put our 12 on this side over here, and our 12 on this side over here. And then we see over here that this side right here is a little itty-bitty side, and this side over here is the big wide open side. So we know on the little side goes the smaller number, and the bigger side goes the bigger number. So if we think of some numbers that are bigger than 12, they would include 13, 20, 100, lots of different numbers that are bigger than 12. And then on the other side, we see here that the 12 is on the big wide open side of our angry eyebrow, and there's nothing here on the smaller side. So we need to find a number that is smaller than 12. So examples of number that are smaller than 12, 11, 8, 0 is smaller than 12, and that is how we do our greater than and lesser than. In our number of the day program, we also do additions, and we try to do them in order because you can see a pattern starting to emerge. So we will start with 12 plus something equals 12. So we know that if we have 12 of something and we don't do anything to it, it stays as 12. So we don't do anything means 0. And then what we do is we take 1 away from the 12, and we have to put it into the 0. So if we take 1 away from 12, 1 less than 12 is 11. And we have to put that 1 somewhere, and it needs to go on this side. So 0 plus 1 more thing is 1, and that equals 12. And then we do the next one. So we've got 12 plus 0, 11 plus 1. We're going to take 1 away from the 11 pile and put it into the 1 pile. So that gives us 10. Plus 2 equals 12. And here's when you can start to see the pattern. You see 12, 11, 10. You can guess what's going to come next. So 12, 11, 10, 9. And then on this side, you see 0, 1, 2, and you can guess what's going to come next. 3. And then all you've got to do is fill in your equation. So here we have 12, 11, 10, 9, 8 comes next. So we'll draw our 8. And then on this side, we can see our pattern emerging. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll write the 4, and then we'll fill in our equation. So you can see how the patterns start to emerge in our additions. Thank you very much. Voici notre poème cette semaine. Je vais lire pour vous. La vache violette de Valérie a rêvé avoir avalé un ver de terre vert en buvant vite dans un verre. This is the poem from the first 2 weeks of school. Petit Pierrot partage son pain, sa pomme et sa poire avec une poule et ses poussins qui pleurent parce qu'ils ont peur.